Welcome back to Priscilla's Garden. Today was supposed to be a simple harvest day, baskets full of fresh veggies and sunshine. But when I went to harvest tomatoes, I found out I wasn't the only one excited about it. So looks like a sneaky garden thief got there first and left me with only half. So stick around because we're harvesting together, investigating the mystery, and we'll find out what else the garden has in store today. First up, collard greens. I didn't realize I wasn't recording, but I also harvested these other collard greens. And we have a cucumber. I hope you can see this. I realize there's a glare. And on the other side, we have another cucumber. And my cucumber has come undone from the trellis, so I'm going to need to come back through and secure that. Look at this cucumber here. Again, this is the Corinto cucumber from Johnny Seeds. Oh yeah, it was time to harvest. And this is the side that was resting on the soil. And we've got red bell peppers. We have our yellow bell peppers that are starting to turn. It's another red one there. But I am going to hold off, even though this is fully red. I'm just going to hold off another day or two and see if it gets any bigger. It feels quite heavy, to be honest. So I'm hoping that if I leave it, it will get some size. But we have tomatoes that we can take in the meantime. And these are the Tiny Tim dwarf tomato. Only grows 12 inches tall and is perfect for a green stalk. And these are my favorite cherry tomatoes. And they're very juicy and very sweet. So do we have any down there that I can't see? And here's some that are hiding. Even though these are not fully red, I'm going to go ahead and take them anyway. They will finish ripening inside of the house. And this is just a traditional bell pepper. I think this one is a Keystone bell pepper, but look at how prolific off this one plant. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 bell peppers. So they are very happy. And again, I have 1 bell pepper plant in each pocket. I have 3 tiers of various bell pepper plants. The top tier has only the tiny Tim dwarf tomatoes. And the very bottom has my Corinto cucumbers. Now I have 2 cucumber plants in the very, very bottom with the plant support. And here's everything we harvested. These are the early wonder beets. I started these inside and transplanted them out, I think in April. And some I sowed from seed, direct sowed into the raised bed. They really didn't do much, as you can see. I've got some new beets started, and we're gonna transplant those out as soon as they're ready. In the meantime, I'm gonna pull all these beets, use what I can. As you can see, that didn't amount. There isn't a beet on the end of that at all. But I hear that beet leaves are really tasty. Taste something like spinach. So I'm gonna cook some up and see. It's a little beet there. The other one didn't amount to much of anything. And that is today's beet harvest. Oh, forgot. And these are the ones that I direct sowed. Like I said, they've been out here all spring and nothing really happened with them. So I've got a new round of beets going. Then I'm going to start, and I'm going to turn over this soil, add some compost, add some fertilizer. I don't know, maybe the garlic that I had in here sucked all the nutrients out and that's why it didn't do well. Who knows? And over there we've got our carrots, and they're looking good. I have begun to thin those out. They also were sowed at the same time as the beets, and they've only gotten this far, which is not very. But the ones I've thinned out really do look like mini carrots on the ends. They're so cute. So I'm going to leave those and see what they do. I came out here to check on my tomato plants. This is a Hasinator. And look at what some rascal did. How rude. And that was a huge tomato. But at least the ones next to it seem to be fine. I'm going to cover them with the cloth bag that I just made. I did order some of those organza bags off of Amazon. You can cover your fruits and apples and things in to protect them from the pests. And so they don't do this. So upset. Invincible. Hosinator that the animal didn't get. Hosinator. Not very big one. This is Shelby. And I see it's got a little bit of blossom end rot. We have another Invincible. More cherry tomatoes. This is the blush grape tomato. These are really tasty, very sweet, from M.I. Gardner. This is Martina's Roma that's blushing, but since I'm having so much heavy pressure, I'm going to go ahead and take this and it can finish inside. I'll leave these others for a couple more days. And our Tiny Tim tomatoes. And I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this red bell pepper. I was holding on, hoping that it would get bigger, but that hasn't happened. So we're gonna go ahead and take that. My first red bell pepper. I didn't get any red bell peppers last year. And we have another one. Let me put this down. There we go. And they're both about the same size. And this was just the Haas red bell pepper from Haas Tools. This is the orange sun bell pepper. I don't remember where this bell pepper came from. Trying to do this one-handed. We have another. I'm gonna go ahead and take these though because my animal friends have discovered that I'm growing food. And this hopefully will finish turning orange inside the house. And this was my Corento cucumber that I have down here growing along the plant support for the green stock. And as you can see, we've got another cucumber. I'm gonna leave that and let that get bigger. But as you can tell from the leaves, this cucumber plant is beginning to tire out and run its course. So I started another round of Corento cucumber in the house, and I transplanted that out the other day off camera. And hopefully as this cucumber plant peters out, I'll have 2 more plants behind it to produce.